everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Dokibird is an independent English language VTuber. She got her start in 2021. She came back in 2024 after a certain thing happened with a certain rainbow company. Today, we're talking about her because she played Highguard. I believe it was on the either 25th or 26th when Highguard first came out. She played Highguard. Highguard has lost 90% of its player base in less than a day. Reviews are terrible, overwhelmingly negative on Steam. And the game is on a speedrun to failure. Geoff owes everyone an apology. They're talking about the one who does the Game Awards. They started out with, I think, 97,249, and they are now at 10,000. That is a 90% drop of everyone that they had. They had 31% viewer reviews of, positive reviews. That means that 69% are negative, overwhelmingly negative. Here we have Dokibird just wanted to play a game of Highguard, and this was an unfortunate situation that she had to go through. Let's take a look. She wasn't able to find anybody.
At least it's free to play. At least. Oh my god! Someone already DC'd.
Oh no, they disconnected.
Guys, with my reaction, do you really think it's sponsored? I'm giving you the raw experience right now.
Doki always does.
Alright. I wish it was more casual friendly. I won't say don't have friends, but might not have a good 3-stack to go in.
Even if I did, I'm usually really bad at these games, so I wouldn't even play it.
I swear. How?
She had a match and then it screwed over. She got screwed. She even hit the desk.
Bo.
What? Who said that? I swear to God. Can I get a game? It's because if someone, I guess they don't have a re-queue system. If someone drops out, they don't have someone filling in instantly. Calm down. Calm down. You might have good teammates. Calm down.
She's trying to calm herself down. Holy moly, the poppin'. What the heck? And that's just for trying to get someone in. Oh God. This ain't even in the match.
Confidence. I just wanted.
This ain't even in the match.
Did he have 2 friends to play this with? Must be nice. It must be fucking nice. I have friends too. Just they're playing other stuff. Oh my God! Please, I just need one more player. Oh, I just want to play a game. I'm sorry, I didn't fucking bring friends along.
This is already a bad thing for the game. Holy moly.
Oh my God, it punishes you for not having friends. That's so fucked up.
Then that definitely means I can't play it.
Some people just don't have friends that play every game. It's not my fault. It's okay.
I like the art though. The art is nice. But holy poppin'. The players are gone again. She's losing
Maybe
it.
6 times the charm.
6?
Guys, I don't think they're gonna sponsor me ever.
6 times. Again.
Oh.
I don't blame her for losing it. 90k players at peak, 40k players at lowest in the day. Only 6 people needed to make a match. Their matchmaking is messed up. That's putting it lightly. These and getting kicked into the login screen are the highlights of the stream. That's actually crazy. 6 times. Pain, deepest, oldest pain. So yeah, continuing on here. Flipsy's the team that built Apex Legends and Titanfall. 97,249, 39,832 players right now. My guess, look, the people who did Titanfall were really good. People who did Apex Legends were really good. The issue is a lot of times, publisher pushes up the requirements for when things come out, and crunch does not make the best game. Crunch never makes the best content. So, crunch time, cutting things out, making things not work very well, that is kind of par for the course nowadays. In fact, most games now have a freaking 1-day patch that's like 50 gigabytes. So continue on here. Doki been reluctant about Highguard since day 1. while everyone else was glazing it is like the Markiplier was telling everybody about honey. Yes, Markiplier warned everybody about honey before honey went down, and Doki was like, yeah, I'm not so sure about this game when it was going through the whole thing originally. And I can actually show you here what she was thinking about it when they actually put it out here.
Dangers untold.
No fucking way.
I venture without fear. And ride without rest.
She's cringing hard here. And she's staying quiet. That sounds a lot.
Guys, it could be fun.
Xbox is insanely fun to see, fun to play, as you saw in that trailer. And now,
Guys, it's free
it's time
though.
for our final award. Last year, Astrobot took
Yeah, there you can tell she's just like, yeah, this is not gonna happen. It's not good. And it says not DOA, not dead on arrival, not enough players, returning players to lobby, the continuous issue that she had. She's not even sponsored, people. She had 6.4k people watching. Of course, the people want to see her play Highguard. But she never even got to play freaking Highguard. 6 games she was basically sent back into the queue again. Here you go. Honest opinion on Highguard after streaming solo, not for casual players, and would be more fun if you're pre-made 3-stack or duo. I feel mechanics and gameplay are geared more towards super competitive and sweat pros, so hard for average players or solos jumping in. I will say I kept getting confused with the guns because some look so similar and I kept pulling out the wrong gun for my fights. It can be fun, but only when you win the gotcha and get teammates who calm, but the game really, calm isn't communicate, really heavily relies on teamwork, so you can realize you can't really solo it. One last thought. I think 3v3 is just too small with how the gameplay loops, and I can already feel rank is going to be miserable to grind in general. It's like if Bed Wars became a shooter and also a Frankenstein of other game mechanics. Definitely not beginner friendly. Not gonna lie, this is a big no for me. I want to play a multiplayer game that offers casual and competitive vibes. It's purely competitive, very sweaty and meta-driven. That ain't for me. That ain't for a lot of people. Did not hear exactly my thoughts. Played solos and kept queuing with enemy teams that had amazing coordination. It was impossible to win games. This is definitely a game for competitive 3-stack players. So in other words, it's DOA. The best review I've seen so far. Doki, there's no ranked mode. Straight up saying it isn't for casuals when highly skilled players are forced into playing with or against lower skilled players. Feels disingenuous at best. You can also, like every other game that have good solo experience when sweats are filtered out. The thing is, when you have sweaty games like that, it will filter out everyone else. Everyone who isn't a sweaty player, like the ones that are in there, will get filtered out, and it'll just be all sweaty players, and then the fun gets taken out of it unless you're in like competitive tournaments. If they start making it into a tournament thing, then it's going to be fine, but for most people, it is a no. And that is sad that it is that way. But yeah, it is, due to her crash out, I think that a lot of people got an idea, yeah, this is not the game for them. This is definitely not the game for me. And it does suck that she had this type of experience again and again and again.
It's free to play.
This whole thing here, where she was again and again and again kicked out again,
Punishes you
every single time. It punishes you, like she says, it punishes you for not having a bunch of people with you, and it's unfortunate that this game has ruined any chance of it being a good one. As the VTuber world turns, we have another interesting thing that happens here. Ovu.moe is a community site that apparently tracks menstrual cycles from public clues. This has got a lot of VTubers kind of frustrated, angry, creeped out, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to go through some of them here. As you can see, Shonda's the first one. I'm not on here because I'm a beautiful sinless goddess. My antipsychotics sterilized me. And here we go with Shekai. Shekai is one of the big ones that got very angry at the whole thing. It was like very creeped out and put it out there for everyone to see. Whoever added me to this S, whoever made this website, you're such a piece of S, and I hope you will break your bones. Why would you learn coding to create an effed up website? Because it's funny. That's why people do these things. Because they think it's just going to be funny. They don't mean to be creepy. It's just kind of like a weird thing to code. I don't see anything horrible in it, but I can see how some people can see it being creepy. The creepy part of it is people chronicling, like actually going on there and adding every single little piece of information. The site itself isn't the bad part. The people adding all this information into it can be seen as creepy by many. I can see that part. I can absolutely see that part. The person who made the site, I don't see it as a big issue. Personally, the issue I see is the people going on, because this is community added. So people will go on, add like thousands of quotes or hundreds of quotes and actual timestamps and things like that. That's where it can get a little bit weird, and I do understand that part. 1, it's having creepy. 2, seek therapy, you freak. 3, it's so disrespectful towards women. Can't grown men rather touch grass than make women's life miserable. And Parrot immediately comes and reacts to that one, saying, number 1, site is based on public information posted by the VTubers themselves. And how dare do math and keep a timetable? Stop posting about your period then. If you want privacy, stop making your life public. I can understand that point. That's kind of what I was getting at in the beginning of, if it is one of those things where people are adding hundreds of, you know, different little bits and pieces of information, then that is creepy. Creating a web crawler and just letting it do its thing is less creepy, in my opinion, because of the fact it is quite literally a program doing it. It is not someone going through and chronicling every single little bit on their own time, at their own pace. That would be a little bit different, in my opinion. Your opinion could be different, and that's why I love having these comments down below where you guys can inform me on your opinions and let me know, hey, this was a fucking stupid take. So let me know that. Absolutely let me know that. And down here it says, duality of VTubers. It says whoever did that right there. And it's like, I am so open about my cycle, yet I'm not on this effing website. Puma Pawn says, what the F is this? Is it because you think I have a Eunice? So the duality there. People legit taking anything related to pain and add as evidence. Second, if you want to normalize collecting people's period circulation, then you must be an effing freak. Imagine you had a sister and mentioned that was having a tummy ache and something tracks it down and claiming that it must be her period. Makes it public. Do you think it's considered normal and not weird? You as a man shouldn't even open your mouth about ovulation. Keep coping and seething. I will talk about whatever I want and there is nothing you can do about it. So he went on the just kind of a trollish way. Says, if someone tells you once that they're on their period and you start tracking that, it's definitely not normal behavior. Normal behavior, you clearly don't know who you're talking to here. So he's making it kind of just like funny, kind of just like trolling people. It says, me when I'm lonely, single, and discussing human being, talking about Parrot. It says, me when I'm getting married this summer, cope and seethe. And he is not, he is not lonely, single, or discussing. I mean, dude is built. Logically speaking, your comments are saying you can say anything online, so that means I don't have to believe you, right? You can believe whatever you want to make yourself feel better, yet I will post pics and videos of my weddings this summer anyways, just like you can post video that I showed on stream of me and my girlfriend from 1.5 years ago. But sure, I'm a single and disgusting human being. So yeah, he's kind of just attacking her back. It's a back and forth. This thing keeps going for a very long time. Let's continue on. It says, I knew some Anons were keeping track of the Oshi cycles. I didn't know one decided to start tracking everyone's cycles. They do everything here. It's showing here. Iris, from Holostars EN. Hololive EN. Fuwawa, Mari. You have Cleo Aite, Squchan, Mint, and Hakos Bales. And continuing on here, from Iris, their supposed cycles here. And as well here, all the times they were talking about the different things that could be construed as cycle behavior. But boober hurting, waiting for painkillers to kick in, being cursed by the blood moon. Blood moon always means menstrual cycle when it comes to things like that. There's, and then of course I showed you the Shonda one already. Smagalana, it tracks what? And then you go Leah, question mark, Chibi, wondering what the heck is going on here. Squchan, you guys think you're so slick, but y'all are inaccurate as F. So apparently they're inaccurate with hers. She's like, hey, yeah, you guys are tracking it. I don't really care. But what I care about is that you're inaccurate about this thing. Find out this is the person who first mentioned about the website itself, rock solid. And these are the ones that everyone is reacting to here, as you can see down here. It is how in God's name could you possibly know theirs? From EB, Fuamoko and Fuawa and Mokoko. And down here it says, this actually got me asking, do siblings have the same patterns since they, came from the same host? There's no way. So people are like, potentially from past life or their idol Twitter. They were pretty open about such things before they became Hololive. Oh, so that does make sense. Yes, they have a past life, IRL, and past life in VTubing. People, we have a male-female loneliness epidemic, also people this. So yeah, there are a lot of people seeing it as creepy. First of all, if you're on it and and it's accurate, first guy to check is your husband. With all these gooners he has in the community, you may be right. So yeah, there you go. So she's taking it. Look, she's taking it a little bit more, more on the tongue-in-cheek type of thing with the way she responded here with this part, a little bit more tongue-in-cheek. So she's not as serious as other people are. But people took her seriously. Normie Tuber doesn't understand the weirdness. Otaku humor comes with the game. Guess we don't really play the same game at this point. VTubing expected. I find it very funny. I don't know why many VTubers are weirded out by it. Like, what do you expect someone to do with the information, even if it is accurate? they can't get you with it. They can't get with you anyways. So yeah, they can't really date you anyways. Normie Lynch trying to examine self-aware, cringe, weird otaku culture and deeming it foreign and unacceptable, yet claiming to partake in the culture. Many such cases. Here, yes, I don't think I want to live on this planet anymore. Again, another person not finding it very good. Like I said, I just find it funny. But I can see, look, I'm not taking away the fact that people can find it weird, creepy, etc. Yes, from I'm not a woman, so I can basically say that I find it funny because I'm part of the whole otaku culture. I find it funny that someone took the time, effort to make to have a web crawler or a crawler to crawl the different comments that people made in different parts of the videos and do this. I'm hoping that it's not someone actually taking their time, their individual time to do this. If they did that, that would be extreme. But yeah, it's not good evidence help. Like they're not taking it badly. They're just kind of saying funny. It's like, yep, tummy ache. The Matarakan tried to blank me again. And these things aren't good evidence. This is not good evidence. And Nirigaki, who just added me, and why is it correct? About the days? Okay, so she's like, damn it, what the hell happened? Why are they correct? Did you hear Bonnie Barkswell, excuse me, this is a website for tracking my menstrual cycle? Yeah, a lot of people I think are more surprised than creeped out. They're just like, dude, someone went and did this? What the heck? Okay, and if it's accurate, they're like, holy crap, how is it accurate? And then he goes, the Guedes, the last one I'm going to put here is, know the work rules. Appropriate, how sweet. And oh yeah, because this is like Love in Deep Space or one of those thingies where that actually has an ovulation tracker in it, and that is a duality. There is a place like Love in Deep Space that tracks your ovulation, and other South Korean kind of these romance apps and these romance games, they will track your ovulation for you. You will input information, they will actually track your ovulation. You're ovulating today, or you look very fertile today. These games, perfectly fine. But then a dude does it online. Hello, human resources. That's why I'm thinking it's not, because like I know about Love and Deep Space and other ones that do this. That's why I'm like, yeah, okay, it's okay for that to happen, but not here, because of course it's a faceless person and it doesn't look so cute, and it's not a part of a game or whatever. My guess, the main issue, this is just my guess, the main issue is here. You input your information on the top part, the bottom part, people input the information for you. People look for the information for you. I mean, you're still giving out the information. But here, on the top, I can understand that because that seems more, them actually putting the effort to put in it, more voluntary. The bottom part seems involuntary. That's why some people have issue with it. That's what I'm saying. I can understand the issues that people have. I just see it as a funny thing, but I can absolutely understand why people have an issue with it, why people see it as creepy, why people see it as just weird overall. Because outside of the otaku culture, outside of the weeb culture, outside of that, yes, if some random person started doing this for a random woman out there, yes, it would be very creepy. Within the culture, it's just seen as something funny. Because I think the person just didn't do it seriously. They weren't actually trying to be creepy. They didn't do it in a serious tone. They were just like, I can code. This is kind of a funny thing to do it for. Let's see if it works. I think that's honestly what they were doing. But that's just me. Continuing down here with all the other ones that I didn't show. It's come in handy down here. So when the male version is dropping, I need to know when they're feeding fertile for the science to take a science. If we had that, I think people could actually plan pregnancies a lot better, honestly. Observation section where they track the time and date of tweets about things that can be associated with periods calculated from there. So yeah, it's a web crawler. This is like a web crawler looking for specific things like blood moon or cycle or whatever, and are adding it there. So yeah, and then other people are like, what for powder? Trigger point, that's strange, no results. Yeah, for him, for other people, Valens says, what do you mean you don't track the menstrual cycles of your favorite VTubers? Which one of you did it? Some people are just like taking it as a funny thing. For some reason, Nyada VT isn't showing up. Bro, why am I on the Ovulation Tracker? Batista using as a reference to says I have hormonal issues, so I wouldn't be able to have it. Yeah, there's going to be inaccuracies. And if there are inaccuracies, I can absolutely understand you having an issue with it. Who favorited this? I'm so open about my cycle, yet I'm not on this effing website. Pull my opponent again. The whole thing about a Eunice. Amber, I'm going to find myself on here. Then you have Dark Duality of VTubers, the same thing I mentioned before. Yeah, basically the whole thing that I mentioned when it came to shekai. Add as evidence. Second, if you want to normalize collecting people's period circulation, then you must be a effing freak. Imagine you had a sister. That's the thing that I mentioned to you before, to parrot. And over here, also not accurate for me. Take the pill so my period happens when I want it to happen. Key to bro, what? Cynical on one hand, creepy. On the other side, it's funny how most VTubers on here indicate their cycles with owie, my tum-tum hurty. Whereas mine is I'm gonna rip out my womb. I hate it. So yeah, I can see both sides. I can see both sides. I can see where people are like, what the hell? Why are people even doing this? And the other side is like, haha, it's a funny thing that I could code. I could have a web crawler do all this for me. I don't actually have to put any effort into this. So yeah, I can see both sides. You guys let me know down below if I'm fucking stupid for thinking the way that I did, and I will accept it because I love having your guys' opinions on here. Please let me know how stupid I am, or how did you find it funny, or whatever. Just let me know. Kanna Yanagi is our VTuber that we're talking about today. Female English-speaking VTuber with glitch stars. She recently joined them as part of their Arunia with Limina Alteri, Amaya Whisper, Hiyori Mokami, and of course Kanna Yanagi. She was originally part of Pixel Link's second generation Pixel Chronicles. She was able to leave with her IP intact, so that's how come she's Kanna Yanagi here. Now, for those who don't know, Kanna Yanagi did have a SMP, a VSMP that they were part of, that they started and all that kind of stuff before. This is the second season of that same VSMP. Are ready for 3 weeks of fun, comfy Minecraft farming. February 1st to February 22nd, VSMP 2 is back on the second season with lots of cute girls and 3 weeks of farming fun. Now, this is just limited to female VTubers, and limited to female VTubers usually that she knows and that are part of agencies, because agency to agency contact is a lot easier than individual contact in many of these situations. She has been very strong in the VTuber community. She has been doing a lot to try to be a part of the VTuber community, stay as a part of the VTuber community, that kind of stuff there. So, as you see here, she's showing off some stuff, little things here. Modded Minecraft, of course. A lot of these things are modded in some way or another, more for farming. These are all the people you're seeing here. As you can see, bigger indie VTubers, they're all there, as well as a lot of, VTubers from, you see all of these here. A lot of them are from different agencies, smaller agencies, some are indie. It's going to be a lot of VTubers there. You can see a ton of them. And I'm very glad that she is continuing this wonderful thing. We have yet another VTuber getting hit with the AI Overlord's bonk hammer. Today we're talking about Brialtcookiebox, a female English-speaking independent bunny, the bunny VTuber, a member of Twitch team Say So Girls. She does live 2D rigging. She rigged her own model, if I'm not mistaken. And she is a streamer. She also has mom at Cookiebox, who became a VTuber as well, which is her mother. What am I talking about? Recently, she had this come out.
In the bathroom making love to my mirror, blowing up my phone. Can I make it any clearer?
So that is the new song that came out for her. It's called Self-Cestuous. Y'all know, if you know, then you know. And here is some of the stuff here. Created art for the Brie original song, Self-Cestuous. Thanks to Brie for trusting me with something intimately familiar with. Brie Cest, Brie fulfilling orders, Bunny sleepover. And here we go with more of what she had, the announcement, the big announcement there, and what I am talking about. That whole thing that I just mentioned there got hit with the bonk hammer from the AI overlords over there at YouTube moderation. What happened here? It got age restricted to 18 plus. What do you mean? I did nothing wrong. And it says your content was inappropriate for all audiences. We've placed an age restriction on it. Other things here, let's make it a little bit bigger. It says after conducting an additional review, they determined that it is not suitable for advertisers. Content was age restricted because of our community guidelines. So, YouTube being YouTube. It says, I wonder for strong language. Can't imagine why. YouTube had self-care and self-love. That's crazy. Description isn't censored. LMAO. Kind of stop laughing. Skill issue. Brie didn't give an F. Strikes again. And of course, I think, honestly, this is a kind of, she's just being tongue-in-cheek in the whole thing, because if she truly did get age restricted, I think she kind of has an idea of why she got age restricted, but still the bonk hammer is interesting on the whole thing. Rin Aosobi is a female speaking VTuber who debuted in November 2018. She's from LA. Her second language is Japanese. She did retire in 2021, but the strangest thing is happening nowadays. It seems that Rin is coming back. Where am I? Is anyone there? Like, garbled transmission. Oh my god, it's been 5 billion years. I remember seeing you around when I started VTubing back in 2018. OG VTubers rise up. That was Rose Doodle there. Welcome back, or is it back to the model? Either or, welcome back. Are we back after so long? Our queen comes back. Queen is back. Welcome back, Rin. She's in Fortnite. It has been forever and a half since I've seen your face. If you're returning, I am looking forward to it. Welcome back, Rin, wherever you plan on doing. I'm excited to see more. A lot of people are very excited. Like I said, she did retire / graduate on in 2021. On it looks like it is the 3rd of February when she graduated back then. It was a different time. As you can see here, she pretty much had the 3D thing. She was around the same time as Kizuna Ai, and it's very, very, very good news to see her come back. Are you just gonna drown now? Is he gonna drown now? Well, that's broken. That's definitely broken. He's absolutely broken. Well, screw that. I'm not gonna do anything to you. You can drown there. But does it drown? I think it just stays there. Weird. Oh no, it's drowning. It drowned. Well, that was an easy way to beat it. I didn't even have to do a darn thing. I just let it drown. Bad puppy. Bad puppy. But, I mean, you're gone, so good puppy, I guess. Look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asks of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.